Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a new planner and some new accessories from the Daily Grind planner. I'm really excited to dive into this. We're also going to be doing a little bit of a plan with me in this planner. I just thought that would be helpful to see. Instead of just assessing the planner, I will show you how I would use it. It is a disc-bound planner. It has been a minute since I have done anything related to discs or even seen discs, but I do have it all set up already. It does mail separately with the inserts in like a big package like this. I have another one here that we can take a look at, and then you just kind of slide the discs into place. The covers are separate. They do sell a starter pack that has everything you need to get started if you like this planner. And this book here, which you can see what the thickness is there, that fits perfectly on this discs, and I do think that there is a little bit more to add some additional pages in here, but this is 4 months worth of undated planning pages. And the starter bundle, which comes with a seasonal cover design, plus the planning pages, plus the discs, is $47.99, and depending when you shop, they may have different covers available for you to choose from. I have this planner picnic one here, super cute, and on the back it says mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Again, I don't know, I really like this cover. I think it's really cute. It does have the silver corners on the inside. It does on the inside page have like a summer slowdown thing, so I think that this was one of the summer covers, but I do still see that it's available on the website. Not sure if now it has something different printed on the front or not, but yeah, we're gonna just take a look at this. I will show you some of the accessories. The Daily Grind did gift me this planner, so thank you so much to them for sending this to me, and I do also have a coupon code to share with you, which is My Crafty Plans. You can use that to save 10% on your order if you are shopping with the Daily Grind. In addition to the planners and the planning system, they have other inserts that they sell. They have a bunch of different challenges that they run on their Instagram, and then they'll create some pages around that. So this was a budget tracking one that they had sent me. I think there was also a habit tracking one as well. We can take a look here at everything. And then in addition, they sent me 2 of their different pen collections. I have to tell you, these highlighters are amazing. I am just so obsessed with these highlighters. I cannot wait to share them. They do also sell stickers. These are some summer ones, so we won't dwell on them too long. These are all individual sheets I will show you. They have a bunch of stuff on their website you can check out. They do switch them out seasonally. This was actually mailed to me right before I think all of the fall and Halloween stuff came out, but really cute little stickers, and of course formatted to fit their planner. This was the cover page that came on the inserts. It was packaged up like this, except much thicker, and I did just save the cover page to show you there. We will take a closer look at that in just a minute, but I do want to just show you the pens first, because then we'll go through the planner pages and then right into the plan with me as well. So here are the 2 pen sets. I was like, I do have these swatched out. I actually did it in the planner somewhere, so let me just find that. Well, that was easy. I flagged my pages here, and these were just note pages that were in the back or throughout that I just grabbed to the front, because the cool thing about discs is that you can just take out the pages and then pop them back in. If you've never used discs before, it's a really flexible system. It's not my favorite binding, to be honest. I'm definitely like a coil or a book bound planner kind of a person, but the discs haven't been, it's just similar to Wire O. It's just like a little bit hard to maneuver, though I do think I prefer discs to Wire O in general, because at least with this, you can kind of easily take out the pages and put them back in. But all right, so here are the pens. They had a really nice writing feel, very smooth, just a bunch of different colors there, just gel pens again, and they're really fantastic for stenciling. So just a really nice set of rainbow gel pens. I'll show you what the tip looks like. They come all packaged up like this. We can grab one of them out. Here is the teal. It says 0.5 on it. The lid clips on the back, and then you can do some writing. And as you can see, nice and smooth. And I really do like these for stenciling. That's mostly what I do with colorful pens. I just find the colorful gel pens are perfect for using on your stencils. So those are super nice. And that set of pens is actually $10. So a pretty good value. You do get 12 different pens in there. So I think that that's a pretty good value, especially a lot of pens from planner brands tend to be pretty expensive. So that's a really nice value. And these are the highlighters, which I'm obsessed with, and this whole set is also $10, or you can buy both sets together for $18. So really nice little package there. Yes, these are some pretty affordable highlighters, and I'm obsessed with these. So you may be looking at them at the color palette here and also the shape of these, and you're thinking like, oh, those look like those Aloster, those Amazon highlighters. I have to tell you, I'm really impressed with the quality on these, and the way that the tip feels on this, I just really do prefer it to the Aloster ones. It is just a little bit softer and squishier of a tip, which is something that I like in a highlighter. And also, unlike the other square highlighters that I've seen, this is actually double-sided, which is fantastic because, again, I am a person who uses stencils a lot, and it's really hard to stencil with the highlighter side. You can, of course, do it, but it doesn't work as well, and it kind of tears up your highlighter a little bit. So having the other end, the dual tip end really works for me. I like I said, I love these. I will definitely be using them. They came packaged in like 2 little sets, but inside the box together. There are 12 of them. There's what the little box looks like. And yeah, they don't say the Daily Grind or anything on them. They're very plain on the barrel. They don't have names or anything like that. A little bit of the same issue that I've had with the Amazon ones, that the color on the barrel doesn't always necessarily match the best with the color inside. Only really an issue with some of like the peach, tan, and pink ones. Not as much with like all of with the darker colors. Like that one is that one is that. Just grab a little paper here. This one does actually have the swatching on it too. It took me a few tries to get that filmed the way I wanted. Yeah, okay, so that one is that one there, I think. Oh no, that one is that one. Yeah, that one is that one. So it is like, well, one, it's just a little bit hard to tell, but actually that does make sense. That is the darkest color there, and that is that one. This one is maybe a little bit brighter than the thing, and then this one I think is this light pink. So you can see when you open it, but like to me, this looks like it should be more of a cream one, but it's like light pink. It's not as bad, again, as some of the Amazon highlighters that I've tried, but just something to be aware of. Test your markers before you're gonna use them if you're not sure which color it is. For $10, you get 12 highlighters, and again, like I said, they're really great, and I really, really love the tip on these highlighters. It is nice and squishy. Reminds me, it's not exactly the same like shape size as a Zebra highlighter, but like the feel of it, the press of it reminds me more of a Zebra mild liner than it does like the super, super stiff highlighters that tend to be the Amazon ones, or that I've seen from a lot of other planner brands out there. So I do really just love these. And again, you have the other tip side so that you can use your stencil. They still work with all of my highlighting stencils, with my Chrissy Ann Design stencils. And basically I'm obsessed with these, so you will be seeing me use these highlighters quite a bit. Those are the 2 pen sets. Let's dive in to the planner, what comes in the base bundle, and then at the end, we'll take a look at the budget planner. I'm gonna take you back to the beginning. And again, it just says, welcome to the Daily Grind. It's super, super cute on the inside. Everything is set up. It has that like bullet journal feel to it. So I've seen other brands that do this too, where someone who like used to be a bullet journal will create a printed planner that is like their bullet journaling spread. And that is very much the vibes of this. Like it looks very hand lettered. It's got like the boxes and little arrows drawn on it, everything like that. And that's also how the planner pages look. They're all printed on a dot grid background, so you can add your own to it. So it is a really just a very cute setup. It's got their contact information, they have a Facebook community, all different stuff. Oh, and then it actually has some sample pages that show you kind of how they intend for things to use. You get a month in review page, this is an example, and a month ahead page example. And you can kind of see the way all the boxes are drawn in. It's got very strong bullet journal vibes. And then an example of the week in review and an example of the daily page. So we will look at all of these pages closer together, and then maybe we'll do a daily plan with me. So here is how you get started. You've got a 4-month vision page. Again, this is 4 months of planner pages in here, and a habit tracking sheet and a habit tracking sheet as well. So it's got a little space at the top for you to write what months it is, or to give yourself a vision statement for the month if you prefer. And then it says where I am today, how far I want to go, where I will waste time, what I can do well, what I want to accomplish, how will I celebrate, how can I be more consistent, and my biggest goal. So just some prompts there. And then it's got like a little sentence here just kind of scribbled in and arrowed in with what you should be writing in each of those sections. And then on this side of the page, again, we've got space to name the months here and fill out the calendars, and it says habit tracking sheet, and then it's just got like a blank dotted area at the bottom where I guess you could put whatever else you want to track. And then I guess you could use this, track one different habit each month, or use like little dot markers to track different habits for each month, and you could put your key down there. Then you get a blank dot grid paper, which I really like that there's a blank one here, because if you've got this space, which is like, you know, kind of your vision board, you might want to have some space here. And especially this says the month ahead, so you could have a good space here for a monthly to-do list. And then again, here, a space to put in a little calendar, top 10 goals for this month, important dates, must do this month, ideas and thoughts. So like this is not enough space to make like a full to-do list for me for the month. My monthly to-do list tends to be a little bit longer than that. That's definitely enough space for me to mark important days. And again, the calendar here too, it's like pretty small. I think you're gonna have a hard time, unless you have super teeny tiny handwriting, you're maybe not using that to write in like every event that you have. You could put in like a major event. You could also use that as a habit tracker. And again, you have a section here that says ideas and thoughts. Then you have lists, goals, and thoughts. So just a big blank ace. This is an area for a monthly checklist. So I guess you could use this for something else. You can make yourself a cover page, or just have a brain dump area or a notes page, because this is obviously set up to be a list, and it's got quite a few things spaced out. And again, works with the dot grid. It's all printed very nicely on the dot grid. I've seen other ones of these bullet journal planners in the past where it's like the print is not quite synced up with the dots, but this very much is. So it has a really high quality look. The paper is amazing. It's a really, really nice paper. It's gonna hold up to all your pens and markers and stuff. So really, really great, bright white. When we're doing our actual plan with me, we can use some different pens and markers to do that, to do that as part plan with me, part pen test. And then you get a week in review, and this is looking back at the last week and looking forward at the next week. So the top section here says week in review. This section says week ahead, and you've got 3 great things that happened. My thoughts on the past weeks. Give yourself a score from 1 to 10. Which 10 goals did I work on the most? Which 10 goals do I want to focus on this coming week? And then a space to write yourself a mantra, top priorities this week, give yourself the date, and then a little space here for a schedule. You know I love space for a schedule on a weekly overview page, so really, really fun there. Let's actually, maybe when we do the plan with me, we'll do that and we'll do a daily page. That will be fun. Then you get a blank dot grid page after this. Then this is what the daily page looks like. Again, space to write your date at the top. You have space to list out your top 10 goals for the month again, and then transform each goal 1 top 10 to do. And then the checklist says done almost tomorrow. I love this checklist and a way to like distinguish, like I worked on this, I didn't finish it though, or no, this needs to be moved to tomorrow or another day. What I don't love, what I don't think that would work really well for me is I don't necessarily want to work on each one of my goals every single day. So if I was actually using this every day, that wouldn't necessarily work for me. I would, like, some days I'm really focused on one project and I may be doing 10 different tasks related to one specific goal project. And some days I do split it between various ones, but it would be pretty rare for me to be working on all of my goals every single day. I don't think that that is something that really functions. There's no like dividing in different life areas or whatever. It's just 10 goals for the month. And you also don't have a ton of space to write them out. So I think it's more of, it seems like more like task habit oriented goal, like something that you could sum up really quickly rather than writing out like rather than like a big picture or like long explanation type goal, which sometimes I do have goals like that. I think you probably off the page need to do like a little bit more journaling / pre-work and then kind of divide it down into this versus something like the Moxie system, which I do think is like a little bit more complete of a framework. Then here it says to feel amazing, I will, and then it's just got space with 4 little hearts. Top 3 movers today, game plan, and it's got like a little schedule area here. grateful and excited for, don't forget right there. So that is how that works. And then those just print back to back for the week. So you get 7 of them. Hopefully there's 7 in a row here. I did like move some of the pages around while I was doing the swatching so that I could get the dot grid paper that I wanted. But yeah, then you again have the same thing, week in review, week ahead, a blank dot grid paper right here. And then that is where I stuck all of my pages. And then but in a regular week where I hadn't moved all of the pages around, it would go right from that week in review page, blank dot grid, right back into the next week. And then at the end of the month, after you get all of your pages through for the month, but then you get to a month review page. So it's just got, again, like a little bit of a reflections page. Did you achieve your goals for this month? Yes, almost, and no. Things to focus on for next month, ideas and notes, and then another blank dot grid page. So there's plenty of dot grid pages woven throughout to kind of customize things. And then you get back into your next month ahead, lists, goals, thoughts, etc. So then at the back, you have this 4-month like little check-in page here. It says 4-month goal completion score. You list out all of your goals that you had for each month. So each month you set 10 goals, and then how many of them did you achieve? And then you can give your score, and there's a little space for reflection here. And then again, there's another 4-month review, like basically summing up how you were, another reflections page here. And then that is the end. And then you need another set of inserts. So overall, I think this is really awesome. And I really love the daily page. I think it looks super cute. This is a very different style of goals than what I'm using for. If you don't know, I use the Moxie Life system for goal setting, which is like a big picture annual goals. Then you break it down for the month. Then you break it down for the week. And there's life areas, and there's like a lot of coaching and guidance through that. And that is not what this planner is. This is, you set like 10 things for each month that you want to accomplish, and then you see them. So if I reshape my thinking about what goals mean and think about that, like, yeah, do I have 10 things I want to accomplish each month? Absolutely. Because I've used the Moxie system for the past 2 years, that's not necessarily how I think of goals. If you are someone who wants to work on an annual big picture there and you want to use this planner, I think you would have to do the pre-work on some of these dot grid pages, blank pages, to kind of brainstorm that out and then break it down. But if you are not someone who wants to set annual goals, which a lot of people don't, and if you are someone who wants to like just tackle some more concrete tasks and habits, I do think that this would be a really great framework to do that. And your goals, and this works really well because it's a daily planner, you can have it as tasks or habits, and it's gonna work super well to do that. So let's actually do a plan with me in here, and then we'll take a look at the budget pages. So we can actually start, we'll do the weekly review, we'll do the week ahead for this week that I'm in now, and then we'll do the daily pages. I'm not gonna set up the monthly stuff. Again, I do use a goal setting system, so I do have monthly goals, and we will just do our best to kind of translate between the two. So we're obviously gonna be using the Daily Grind highlighters, and I've got my mild liner, so let's get set up. We're gonna start with the week in review. We can give myself a little bit of reflections. Full disclosure, I've already done my weekly reflections and weekly actions in my Moxie Life for this week, so it should be pretty easy to translate, at least for this part. Okay, so 3 great things that happened this week. 1, we went to Bounce the City this weekend, which is like this traveling jumping amusement park. It's like an inflatable amusement park. It's so fun for kids. We had such a great time. It's currently in the Philadelphia area, but it's only got like a week or 2 left. So you should definitely check the schedule if you've got kids and it's to see if it's coming to you, because it was just an absolute blast. Then 2, we had a fun cousin party or cousin day. We had a really fun weekend this weekend, actually. Just like super, super fun. And then 3, our basement's almost finished, which is super exciting. I guess that's not like really a thing that happened, but they were here working on it. And we only have like 1 or 2 more working days left, and then it's gonna be done. They have to paint. So my thoughts on this past week, it was a really productive week. I got a lot done. I'm gonna give myself an 8 for the week. I got a lot done. I really struggled with my morning routine though, and like waking up on time. And I also, we had like we're having some kiddo attitude problems that I have just not been handling my best as well right now. So definitely some things to work on this week. What goal did I work on the most? I didn't set like goals in this framework, but the things from my goals that I worked on this month were in the Moxie Life in the work and learning category. I wrote a blog article. It was actually my first one since this summer. I'd been working on another project for my freelance business, and usually the way my freelance works is like if I have a lot of projects going on, I cut back on the writing, and if I don't have a lot of projects going on, I will do more writing. That's just like kind of how I fill out my freelance time. And so I've had like I had like a huge project in September, so I hadn't really done anything in a while. I was definitely super rusty, but we got it done. It came out really nice. I always feel like if you haven't written an article in a while, it's really hard to, it always takes me longer and requires more editing than like when I've been writing a bunch of them. That, and then also by the time this video comes up, it's gonna be already done, but today actually, I'm filming this right now, in just a couple of hours, I have my Michael's class. So I spent a lot of time working on that, where I was teaching some fall doodles and also some kids crafts. So it was super, super fun. I'm really excited about that. Fingers crossed that it went well. And what goals do I want to focus on this week? One, to Michael's class, because it's happening, but that is in the beginning of the week, so I will have the rest of the week after that. And then two are what I'm going to call like fall fun, which is like we have a big fall fun weekend coming up, so that will be what we work on there. So super easy to go, so that's super cute, easy to go through. Let's add in just like a little bit of color to make it look cute. This is like bullet journal style, so I'm gonna make with the boxes, so I can give myself like little highlighter swatches, so it kind of looks like washi. It's really cute. I'm gonna do that for all the boxes. I really like this color. It's like a really nice rosy pink. And then if you were using like the color coding system, like if you were using the highlighters to color code your different goals, you could obviously bring that in as well. So then week ahead, this week is, what week is this? This is the week of October 9th. Perfect opportunity to test out a click art pen on this paper. And that was click art on top of highlighter, and it's not like bleeding or even shadowing. Like I said, this paper is really, really nice. It feels nice and thick. Definitely feels like, I was gonna say, honestly, it's thicker than 120 GSM. It's 148 GSM. So it is thicker than Erin Condren Moxie Life paper, but not as thick as Archer and Olive, which is 160 GSM. So it's definitely thicker, and really, really, like, it feels really nice. It's also super, super bright white. So I do, like I said, really like this paper. Okay, my top priorities for the week ahead: 1, the Michael's class. Then 2, also on my work for my freelance business. One of my like regular writing assignments that I do every week needs an upgrade. It needs a data upgrade, and I'm trying to recruit someone else that I work with to help me with that, because it is beyond my Excel skill set. Then 3, the fall fun activities. 4, let's say like the class. One of my big goals for this month is I had an incident with my ClassPass account, and I ended up with like so many extra credits for this month, like way more than you're supposed to be allowed to roll. So I've been working that down. I'm actually already almost done with it, so which is good because my account will roll next month. All of the credits I have left will roll over, but I don't want to end up in the same position next month. So I'm still trying to sign up for a bunch of classes and actually go to them, because that's actually how I got into this situation. Is I had a missed class, and then you get charged and you get the credits back, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, and then the other thing that I need to do is just stuff related to my business finances. Now I have more to-dos than this week, but that is what I'm going to call the top priorities. My mantra for this week is gonna be have fun with it. I think that's a good one. Okay, and let's give the goals some different colors, and we'll carry that on to the next week as well. then we've got our schedule. Monday, I don't think I didn't have any appointments, but I did have a collab reel with Zebra, which was related to the Michaels class. And then not related to any of those. It's actually, I'm gonna give it this color. I'm gonna use this darker pink for like events that aren't like necessarily goal related. My daughter has a reading tutor. And then Tuesday, just go ahead and make that the whole day. And then on Wednesday, where's my fall fun color here? I am actually so excited. I'm going to the Phillies game, which is the playoff game. My dad invited me to go with him, so really excited for that. I just realized I wanted to highlight that because it's an event. And then my daughter also has tennis, which my husband will have to take her to because I'm gonna be at the Phillies game. No, we've already set that up. Okay, and then Thursday, we've got our, because this one probably will be a goal for the week, so I'm gonna give myself purple here. We have our cleaning people. And then where's my blue? I've got Soul Cycle and, oh, actually I do have a class on Wednesday too. I'm going to spin on Thursday. I'm going on Wednesday. I don't have anything on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna do it half. So Saturday, we are gonna go to the farm, do the pumpkin patch, and then Sunday, we have activities in the morning, like all of our regular activities for the kids, and then we have this fall party in the afternoon. And that is the page. So that is how I set up the weekly overview, the weekly review, and the weekly overview. So let's do a daily page now. All right, I'm actually, do I want to take out the daily page? No, I'm going to take this page out so that I can see it while I'm setting this up. So I can put it like right over to the side. That way I can see the weekly overview. So I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so this is going to be for, well, it's morning, so let's plan for today. So this is going to be for Tuesday, October, and we'll just give myself top goals. So one is going to be the one that's for today is going to be the Michaels class. Report upgrades, fall fun, my ClassPass stuff, finance. I would probably, if I was doing this, like if I had started at the monthly, I would probably have just made that finances and have that encompass personal and business stuff, but that's fine. Finances. Then I need other goals for the month. So one is going to be the daily clean. 2 is going to be taking care of my teeth. The next one is going to be PTA stuff. And then 1 is going to be my morning routine, which is usually I would probably put that up at the top. And then the other one is going to be screen time. Okay, so let's give them all a different color. Starting with the ones that we already did. Top to-dos, one thing I can do. 1 for Michaels, let's just do the thing, obviously, and then record upgrades. All right, and then fall fun. Gotta buy those farm tickets. ClassPass. Well, I've already booked my classes, so I'm gonna say go to my classes. Business finances. Gotta do my invoicing this week. Daily clean. Let's do a toy tidy. We need it. Teeth care. Full dental routine. Also, just be careful biting into stuff ahead of my more major dental work. PTA stuff, need to check in on our fall party to-dos. Morning routine, I already did this one, but I'm gonna say set alarm. Then screen time, let's say our goal is gonna be 1 hour for the kids. Didn't need to write for the kids, but I had the space, and just want to be clear, that is about the screen time we're giving to our children. Okay, to feel amazing, I'm gonna have fun teaching. Take it easy in the afternoon. Find a new book to start. I just finished reading something last night. Eat a good lunch before our class, which is what I'm gonna do right after I finish this. And go to bed on time. Top 3 movers today. We've got the Michaels class. So excited. Honestly, that's like the most thing on my mind right now. My mom is coming over for dinner tonight. Like, I guess a mover is supposed to be about your goals, but that's just like kind of a reminder. And then set alarm before bed. Obviously, in case I haven't grateful and excited for teaching this class. Really is just so exciting. don't forget some other to-dos that I have. I need to defrost some meat, well, fish. I've got a report that's publishing this morning that we had some issues with yesterday. Check my class schedule, screen time, get my desk all set up for class. That's the part that I'm most worried about is I have like a lot of supplies. So I just like want to make sure I can reach everything without knocking other things over, etc. So bedtime for me is 10 p.m. So that's convenient. I'm going to put that right there at the bottom. My class is at 1. Then my mom is over in the afternoon for dinner and morning routine. This is, I like a daily schedule in a planner. This is not really like enough time for me to make like a full schedule, but you can do like a little quick map out of your day. And then, so what I would say is I did wake up this morning. So I'm gonna mark that one as done. Fantastic. So that is how I would use the Daily Grind Planner. Let me know what you think of this planner in the comments down below. Have you tried this? Have you tried anything from them? I'm really excited to do more with this. Let's take a quick look at the financial tracker because I totally forgot about that. So this comes like, again, you get a cover to protect it. It's got a little cover page about the challenge here. An introduction and what to expect from the challenge, things to do for the prep. If budgeting is something that you're interested in, I think that this might be like, because it's a really easy, good, like looks like a complete place to get started. I'm not a big budgeter person, and what we do online. It has a challenge prep tracking categories, and then whether to say they're a want or a need. You can gather information about your spending from last month. So a place to like catalog all of your expenses and then review those spending from the previous month to make some goals, financial awareness. So this is really thorough. If you're someone who's looking to do like a full review of your budget and really track your spending, you want to sit down and write with it, this looks like it would be really, really thorough and helpful. So yeah, you have this whole tracking sheet here, a challenge overview, and this is all undated. During December, I usually do a lot of giveaways with extra planner stuff that I've had, especially the undated stuff that I think some of you would all like. And so I will probably, this is not something I'm personally going to use. It's just not something that I typically do or need, but I do think that someone could get a lot of use out of this. So I will save this to give away to someone towards the end of the year again, because it is undated, it will keep, and that's really exciting. And I like to have a lot of fun giveaways for Planmas and everything. So you get a lot of information in here. It's got a little savings tracker sheet. And I like that everything has like examples of how to do it, and then the actual sheets as well. And like, because it's discs, if there are any of the pages you don't need or don't want, you could take them out or just not pop them in. So those are the pages from the budget tracking challenge. And that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the Daily Grind Planner, all of the highlighters and accessories I have, and actually seeing a plan with me in here. If you liked this format for a planner review, also let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're shopping the Daily Grind, you can use my discount code MyCraftyPlans to save 10% from your order. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and you can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok at MyCraftyPlans for even more planner fun. Bye!